teams that are heading in different directions. The Belleville Buccaneers commit. Hello and welcome to another exciting night of Comet football. Okay. Hello and welcome to another exciting night of Hackensack Comet football. Tonight we have the Hackensack Comets against the Belleville Buccaneers. Rob, these two teams are heading in two different directions. The Comets come in 6-0, ranked number 2 in the state. Belleville comes in 1-5 and really having a struggling year. What do you think this can do for the Comets? Do you think they can overlook Belleville, or do you think they'll just continue on their stride?
I really think they will continue on their stride because coming off 3 huge wins at Passaic, here against Paramus Catholic, and last week against St. Joe's, they came up with 3 big wins. So I think coming off of that, they'll use that emotion to turn this game into a big win.
And now we're ready for the start of the game. Hackensack will be kicking off to Belleville. Belleville has it on the 30-yard line, and he breaks a tackle all the way up to the 38-yard line. Let us get our roster set, and we'll be sure to bring this action to you. Rob, what do you think of the opening kick there?
That's definitely something that Belleville had to do. You know, they couldn't come out and fumble and, lose the ball or lose yardage. They got good yardage on the opening kickoff, and they started off with really good field position.
Exactly, and it's real important for Belleville to get off to a good start. The record predicted a 34-0 Comet win. But again, that's only on paper, and the game has to be played on the field. You have to have Belleville off to a good start if they're to stay in this football game. They have it 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. They'll be moving from our right to left. Here's a quick handoff to number 30, which is going to go nowhere. Fitz on the carry.
That's definitely something you expected to see from the Comet defense, getting great penetration, bursting through. Jason Chizulo making a great play there, coming off his block, and I believe they picked up 1 yard on that play.
They're going to give him a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Jason Chizulo filling in for the injured Dave DeRosa.
Make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 for Belleville. 2nd and 9 for Belleville. Again, we'll be having our simultaneous stats for tonight's ball game to keep you abreast of everything that will be going on. Here's a rollout to the right and a high, wobbly pass made by number 22, Berardi. And we're just, again, you have to bear with us early here. We're getting our roster set. We had a little problem with the opening, but we'll be all right.
Yes, but that's definitely something that Belleville wanted to do, is come out and mix it up a little against the Comets, keep them off their heels, but to no avail on the first 2 plays. It's now 3rd and 9. Go ahead.
3rd and 9. They're going to need to get to about the 48-yard line, and again, you're going to have to look for Belleville to put it in the air. And Berardi really did not have a lot behind that first pass. Threw off balance. Let's take a look here on 3rd and 9. Here's a long snap in the long shotgun position, and Al Shears in pursuit. He's going to roll out, and he's going to run and keep it. He's going to turn the corner 40, 45, 15. He's going to go out of bounds in Comet territory. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Great run there by Berardi. I mean, he saw the pressure. He was in a long shotgun. So, I mean, he had 10 yards to make up just on the snap alone. Did a great job avoiding Al Shears, then outrunning James Thomas, getting to the outside, getting to the corner, and picking up a huge 1st down.
And you're exactly right about his drop. He was a good 10 yards, so he gets credit for a 13-yard gain when, in reality, he ran a good 20, 25 yards.
Yes, and although they did pick up the 1st down, that's something Belleville wants to stay out of, those 3rd and long situations.
Here we go, Belleville, 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line of the Comets. First drive of the game, no score. Handoff to Fitz. Fitz, stutter step down to about the 45-yard line.
Yes, it looks like Fitz was going to be caught in the backfield. There may be to no gain, but he made a nice stutter step, brought it upfield, picked up about 4 or 5 yards.
They're going to give him 4 yards. 2nd and 6 for Belleville from the Comet 45. No score with 10:20 remaining in the first quarter. The Comets moved up in the state polls from number 3 to number 2, trailing only number 1 Bergen Catholic, who appears unbeatable.
Yes, they just do whatever they want to their opponents.
They have not given up a point in 15 quarters. Belleville on 2nd and 6. Berardi calling out the plays. Here's a rollout to the top of your screen. It's complete down to about the 39-yard line. They're going to be about a yard short of the 1st down. Berardi completing the pass to Delenti.
Yeah, great job again by the quarterback Berardi. Rolls out a little. Wide receiver rolls out with him, being pursued very closely by Pat Krem, but Berardi put it right in his chest, good pass, and a big pickup to almost the first down.
Excellent rollout pass he threw on the run. It'll be a 5-yard gain for Belleville, and again, it's 3rd and 1 from the 40. Actually, going to mark it inside the 40. 3rd and 1 from about the 39, excuse me. 9:20 and running in the first quarter, no score. Again, Durante in motion. Now he stops. Handoff. Goes to Fitz. Fitz busted to the 35-yard line, and another first down Belleville. That's their second of the drive. The drive continues.
Yeah, you got to give that first down to the offensive line of Belleville, getting great penetration against the Hackensack line. They just moved the Hackensack line past the first down marker. Fitz carried it first down.
That'll be a 5-yard gain for Fitz, who quickly has 3 carries for 10 yards. And Belleville is doing something they wanted to do. They're trying to keep the Comet explosive offense off the field and keep the defense on the field. They've had the ball now for more than 3 minutes, and it's 1st and 10 on the Comet 36-yard line. Again, Durante in motion. Quick handoff, nothing there, maybe a yard.
Yeah, the Comet defense not fooled that time. As though Berardi, give him credit, he did a good job. Keep the ball hidden, although he didn't have it, but he, faked out half the Comet defense, but the interior of the Comet defensive line wasn't fooled, and he only picked up a yard on the carry.
That was the fullback Palladino on the carry, which will move it 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. I'm impressed early by Belleville's opening drive. Berardi was in long shotgun, now he's going to audible come up to the line, and again they're going to go into the I formation, with Durante coming to the bottom of your screen. Fake handoff to Fitz. He's going to roll out right, throw. And let's wait, incomplete. He had it for a second at the 26. Pass was intended for Fran Tantoni, and the pass is incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd and 9.
Yes, great job there again by Berardi as he rolled out. Offensive lineman went with him. He got good blocking I didn't catch who the intended receiver was. 81.
Fran Tantoni, number 81.
Fran Tantoni did a great job, though, finding the seam in the defense, just finding a place, but Bertoni threw it low and an incomplete pass.
So we have 8:06 remaining now in quarter number 1. No score. The opening drive of the game, very impressive by Belleville. They have it on the Comet 35. Again, Durante in motion. Here's a fake handoff to Fitz. Ball's going to be thrown way downfield, complete to number 8, who is going to score. Touchdown, Belleville. It's Loney on the reception.
That was a great job by both Loney and the quarterback. I mean, Loney just got behind the defense. I don't know what happened there. Got behind the defense. Bertoni saw him and threw it right over, actually a beautiful lead pass thrown over the shoulder, and led to 6 points. That's definitely gotta shock you.
That's going to go for a 35-yard touchdown pass from Berardi to Loney, and Belleville has a quick 6-0 lead, and they're going to go for 1. And Rob, that was really an impressive opening drive for Belleville. They have an early lead. Let's just wait for the extra point here. And the Comets have to be a little stunned early. A lot of football left. High snap, they're going to have to try for 2 here. The kicker picks it up. He's going to roll out to his right, being chased by Simmons. Throws into the end zone, and it's going to be a 2-point conversion, 8-0 Belleville. Yes, Ferrardi, real quick, Ferrardi, who was the kicker, also fortunate for Belleville, had the ball, was able to complete the 2-point conversion. And folks, we're 4 minutes into the game. It's 8-0 Belleville. That's got to be a shock, Rob.
Big shock here. I mean, I didn't think Belleville would actually put points on the board in the first half. I mean, Belleville did exactly what they had to do. They had to kept the defense off its heels. They didn't know what Belleville was going to do. They kept the offense of the Comets off the field. Took big time off the clock. Marched down, 6 points. Then great heads-up play by the kicker, rolls out and picks up the 2-point conversion.
A ton of credit has to go out to Belleville. We said at the opening, it's very important for them to come out and have a good beginning. A good beginning? How about a great beginning? 8-0 Buccaneers.
So far, this game is nothing but shocking.
But it's very early. We have 8:05 remaining in the first quarter, 8-0. And now the Comet offense will come onto the field. Hackensack next week will be at Don Bosco. Belleville getting set for the kickoff now, as we had the cheerleaders from both Belleville and Hackensack entertaining the crowd a little bit. Crowd still rolling in. I'm sure there's traffic getting to this game.
Palladino to kick off for Belleville.
Palladino the kick. He's going to go short. They don't want Rashidi and Dawkins to handle it. The pass here. I'm good. The kick is received by Scott Constantino, and he's going to take it to about the 39-yard line, where Mosca and the Hackensack offense will come onto the field.
Yes, the smart play, obviously, by the special teams of Belleville, keeping it out of the hands and actually out of the vicinity of Rashidi Brown.
Now, again, do you think Belleville would have the quickness to catch up with Brown and Dawkins? I guess that's a rhetorical question. Don't answer that.
Okay.
But do they have the defensive penetration that they're going to need? That's something they can have.
Well, we were shocked by the offense of Belleville. Maybe the defense will shock us as well.
Let's take a look. Mosca under center. He's ready. Hand off to Rashidi. Grab from behind after only about a yard or two.
Yeah, number 72, Marrero, did a great job coming off from his position. Obviously not blocked.
And the
Picking up behind Brown.
And the last time we saw Rashidi Brown here on Channel G20, he had a record-setting performance. 5 touchdowns, 325 yards, en route to Hackensack's huge win, second win over Paramus Catholic. It'll be 2nd and 9. They gave him a yard for the Comets on their own 41. Here's the pitch to Brown. Brown to the outside. He's going to break 3 to the 50, 45, 40 down the sidelines, and he's going to break it again. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Rashidi Brown.
Vintage Rashidi Brown right there, taking the pitch, finding the huge hole that was opened up by the offensive line. Pure speed then, found the hole, boom, right through, wasn't even touched. Used his speed once again, got a burst to the outside, and there's nobody that's going to catch him.
Nobody in the county. And that is touchdown number 23 on the season for Rashidi. And you have to sit here and you just have to be in awe of the talent that this kid possesses. It's unbelievable, the amount of talent that he has. You knew it would just be a matter of time, and on the second carry, untouched, 60 yards, touchdown Hackensack. False start on the offense. The Comets are going to line up to go for 2 to tie this game, but it'll be a false start, and that'll move it back a little bit.
Yeah, again, vintage Rashidi Brown, as he just finds the hole. That's his, vintage play, the pitch. Offensive line does a great job, as usual, opening up a huge hole, and Brown does the rest.
Exactly.
They have the outside.
Exactly.
Touchdown.
They have a lot of room to the outside, and Rashidi, that's his favorite run, as you stated. Just get to the top, get to the outside, and there's no one who's going to catch him. So that's the bread and butter play. Now they're going to try the 2-point conversion from the 8-yard line. Again, it's now 8-6 Belleville with 6:56 remaining in quarter number 1. Mosca under center again with Dawkins and Rashidi in the backfield. He's going to take a 2-step drop. High arcing lob for Al Shears. Incomplete. He caught it out of bounds. He had 1 in, 1 out. Incomplete. And with 6:56 remaining in quarter number 1, it's the Belleville Buccaneers 8 and the Hackensack Comets 6.
Yeah, it's very surprising the way this game opened up. I mean, not for the Comets on offense, but for the Comets on defense. Belleville had, as you stated before, had a great opening drive. Took time off, got 6 points and then the 2-point conversion. But then Hackensack's offense, so potent, just unstoppable. On the second play, Brown breaks it, touchdown, but they don't get the extra point, the 2-point conversion, but they did what they had to do. They had to come out and get right back into this game.
And you also know that the Comets this game, regardless, are going to put a lot of points on the board. So it must be that Belleville has to put their share of points on the board. They cannot just say, well, our first drive, we went down there, we had a great drive, 8 points, let's be happy. No, they have to continue to do this. Here's Belleville again. Last time they had a good return. This time we'll get up to about the 23-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10. Ferrardi on the return for Belleville.
Yeah, great job there on the special teams play by number 21, Devon Larkins, as he's come to be known as like the special teams specialist. As he's made, I watched that St. Joe's game last week. It was in St. Joe, so I wasn't on Channel G20, but he made some huge hits on special teams, and he showed it there as he burst right through it, not even blocked. Made a great play.
And Devon is extremely fast. We have a lot of speed on this Comet team. It's really unreal. Belleville will take over 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. back to pass is Berardi. Big rush. He's going to dump it off at the last second. Nearly intercepted by Corey McKay. It'll be incomplete. Not a smart play.
Not at all. He should have, although it was a big loss, he should have taken the sack. But Corey, if he would have intercepted that, was a short touchdown for him. But obviously he didn't see it coming, as most people wouldn't, because that was a very unusual play there by Berardi, as he just kind of flipped that as he was being pulled down by number 51, James Thomas.
Excellent job by James Thomas, who really, it's unfortunate he doesn't get credit for a sack there, but he certainly did deserve one. 2nd and 10 for Belleville. 6:20 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to have a false start. Yes, the tackle did move a little bit early.
And it's motion against Belleville.
Bring up 2nd and long, which I stated before that Belleville had to stay out of those 2nd and 3rd, and long situations, because it's very difficult to do that against the kind of defense. Pick up 15 or 20 yards in 2 plays.
That is the first penalty against Belleville, and they have to stay away from them.
Yes, I mean, like you said before, this is going to be a high-scoring game, and the only way they're going to beat the Comets is to outscore them, and you can't score if you're moving in the wrong direction.
Durante in motion to the bottom of your screen. Handoff. Fitz to the 21, nothing more. Gain of about 5, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and extremely long.
Right, great job there. Comet defensive line of the Comets getting great penetration, boosting through and making the stop, as he only got about 4 or 5 yards.
I'm Frank DiLorenzo along with Rob Mortarano. Great cameraman tonight, Adam Zavardino, and Rich Ross will be bringing this game to you. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Belleville with 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. Here is Berardi again. He has it on the 21-yard line. Here's a pump fake, and he's going to roll to the top of your screen with a quick dump off the Fitz. Fitz to the 20, 25, hit hard from behind. It'll bring up a 4th and long.
Yeah, great play there by number 4, Corey McKay, as he was going for the sack. Berardi pitched it off, but great pursuit by McKay as he didn't stop, kept hustling, and made a big play before he can get the first down.
Big hit from behind. Now, if you're Belleville, it's 4th and long, 4th and 6. You're not going to go for it. You have to punt. But look who you get to punt it to.
Rashidi Brown.
So let's take a look if they try and kick it out of bounds.
I'm sure they will.
Let's take a look. Paramus Catholic last week didn't punt it at all. Here's a high snap, and it's a good kick. Very good kick. That's going to go to about the 45-yard line. Great job, Belleville. He kept it away from Rashidi, and it was a good kick. They didn't shank it. Hackensack will take it on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Right, that's exactly what Belleville had to do. Get a good high punt away, decent yardage, high enough that the Belleville team could get down, but to the side enough that Rashidi can't receive it and go with it. So that was a good play there by special teams of Belleville.
Our other broadcaster, Sean Stein, tonight is on assignment. He is practicing now for the Christmas Caper. For all your viewers at home, the Christmas Caper is another wonderful Christmas time show. Here's the handoff to Rashidi, who gets up to about the 41-yard line, gain of a yard, maybe 2. And just finishing that Christmas Caper thought, keep your eyes on Channel G20 as we'll let you know when the dates of the play are, and it's really an outstanding show, well put on.
I've just been informed by the booth that the dates of the show will be December 9th, 10th, and 11th.
See that?
December.
I was not aware of that. I now am. And you know what? I might call Ticketron right now.
Yep.
Get my seats for an outstanding student body run show. Really very popular around the holidays. Quick handoff, Joe Dawkins, 50-yard line. Nothing more there. It'll bring up 3rd and a long 5.
Yes, Comets used that play last week against St. Joe's as Dawkins broke it for 70 yards and a touchdown, but Belleville doing a good job after Dawkins found the hole and picked up 5 yards. They gang tackled him and he went no further.
It's a real good mix because you have the presence of Rashidi in the backfield and a quick handoff to Joe Dawkins, who, as we know, has won many gold medals in track. So really, you don't lose anything by handing it off to Dawkins. Now it's 3rd and 5, dead on the 50-yard line. Let's take a look if Mosca airs it out. He has yet to throw a pass tonight, but he has been very successful on the season. Here's that bread and butter play. Rashida to the top. Trying to turn a corner, does not. A yard, maybe.
Huge play there by the Belleville defense. They came off their blocks beautifully, not letting Brown get to the outside on his bread and butter play, and getting no gain.
Got a yard. It's all right. Yard, no gain, but still, in retrospect.
For this play, I'd just like to say congratulations to the Hackensack High School soccer team as they pulled a major upset today, beating Kearney in penalty kicks.
And Kearney is not just another team. They're 8th in the nation.
And 1st in the state of New Jersey as
Mosca gets a good punt. And that's going to angle out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Continue your thought real quickly.
Yes, it went to penalty shots. Brian Meneses came up with 2 huge saves on the penalty kicks to preserve the victory, and the Comets move on.
That is clutch.
Yes.
I saw Mr. Petrocelli, the head coach of Hackensack, on the way out. As I was entering, he was leaving. They got here late. And I gave him a little thumbs up or thumbs down, waiting, and he gave me the thumbs up. And at first I said, you know, I wasn't really just saying hello. I wanted to know how you did. And I found that they won. Congratulations again to the Comets. That is really, really impressive.
Yes, Kearney was 19-0 going into the game against Hackensack.
I think they had a 30-something game winning streak.
Yes, well, now they're 19-1.
Very good, and they're out of the tournament, right?
Yes, Kearney is, but Hackensack moves on.
First down, Belleville. Somebody yelling to the mic, but it's going to be broken by Belleville up to about the 30-yard line. First down, Belleville. Let's take a look and see who that carry was.
That's Durante on the carry.
Number 28, Durante.
Yeah, great job there done by Durante as he broke about 5 or 6 tackles there. Works his way. It took him a while, but he got there to the first down marker and picked up a big first down. While we're, endorsing people and things, the Hackensack Comets hats and shorts are on sale at the game. So the hats are $12 and the shorts are $15. Come down, support us.
The hats are blue and gold, and it has a big letter H with the Comets in gold cursive written across the H. Quick handoff for 6 yards, and Belleville is off to a nice start.
Yeah, the Fitz doing a great job there. Thank you, Frank. As use the Dawkins play that the Hackensack uses. Right up the middle there. Quick handoff and picked up good yards.
I was looking down quickly at the stat sheet. Turned my head back to the game. I didn't know where the ball was. So.
I guess that's why that play works so well.
Exactly.
You miss him.
If you fool us, you have to fool the ones down there. Minute 25 remaining in the first quarter. A quick moving first quarter. 8-6 Belleville. Here's another quick handoff. I saw that one. Here's Fitz. Fitz, 45-50. He's going to get to the outside and get brought down at the 38-yard line. And Fitz showing tremendous speed, breaking to the outside.
Yes, Fitz doing a great job. He found it. It wasn't a big hole. It was a little hole. He found it, though. Broke a tackle, and there was nobody else around there. Used the speed, got to the outside, and maybe a touchdown-saving tackle by number 7, Jelani Bowden.
Excellent tackle by Bowden. Fitz now has 6 carries for 49 yards in this first quarter for Belleville. That's got to be something that really has to impress John Sineski, the head coach for the Buccaneers.
Yes, and it's surprising all of us up here.
We're down to less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. Quick flag on the play. Quick flag. As Berardi, the quarterback, came set and appeared that there was movement on the offensive line. Let's wait for the official word. And there is movement on the offensive line. 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up a 1st and 15.
It's a procedure penalty against Belleville.
Yeah, again, like I stated before, Belleville does not want to get in these long situations, although they've been handling them very well. But, you go to the stove too many times, you're going to get burned eventually. So I hope I used that correctly.
We're down to 40 seconds remaining, and you did use it correctly. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you, Frank.
Berardi again. And Durante is really going to get tired from running in motion. There's a roll to the top of the screen. Good block on Corey McKay who was there. Berardi's going to keep it. Oh! Hurt me.
Great play. Outstanding play by number 2 senior Pat Cran. As he just seems to come up with these big plays when they're needed on defense. And again, you know, it was 1st and 15, trying to get to the outside.
Now it's 2nd and 19.
Yes.
And we stated this as they were introducing the defense of the Comets when they said number 2 senior Pat Kren. I said Pat's really having an outstanding year, and I couldn't have said it better myself. I did.
Exactly. Yes, he's worked his way through the system, and he's proving that he deserves to be there. He makes a great play, you know, every time he's out there.
That'll bring the first quarter to an end with the score: the Belleville Buccaneers 8, the Hackensack Comets 6. And Rob, got to be a little surprising. How do you feel about quarter number 1?
Surprised. I mean, I figured it would, you know, Comets being the powerhouse that they are, would be winning by a big margin by now, but they're losing going into the second quarter. It's very surprising. But Belleville has done what everything they've had to do to this point.
And again, at the beginning we said, do you think that they might downplay to their opponent? Do you think they have thus far?
To this point, I'll have to say yes. I mean,
it's early. Exactly. We still have 3 quarters left of football.
I mean, I didn't think it in the beginning, but, you know, like you said, we have 3 quarters. But to this point, I think they do. But I think, you know, with this break here, I think Coach Toll will get them into shape here, and they should be okay for the rest of the game. Hopefully.
It'll be 2nd and 19 for Belleville from the Hackensack 46 when the second quarter gets underway again, or begins. We have a nice crowd, nice Friday night football here at Tom Delatory Field. Comets 6-0 on the year, Belleville 1-5. Here we go. Here we go, Rob. You ready for this one? Yeah. Another quarter of football. Berardi under center at the 46. Here's a play-action pass. Corey McKay in pursuit. Pass is thrown up for grabs. Incomplete. Almost thrown directly into the hands of Walter King, number 85. Great pressure by McKay.
Yeah, Corey McKay, he was blocked on his great pursuit. Came off that beautifully. Got in the face of the quarterback, and Walter King almost came up with a big interception. But give credit to number 28 of Belleville. Just check that name.
Number 28 would be Durante,
who, as Walter, you know, caught it, he hit him to force Walter to drop that. So
big break for Belleville that King didn't have the interception. Huge. But it'll bring up a 3rd and 19 from the 46.
3rd and 5 miles, as you would say.
Yeah. Berardi again with a play action. Now it's Al Shears. Get that pass out of here, says Al Shears.
Yeah, Al Shears doing a great job like that. I mean, he's a big, tall guy, good basketball player. He's done it so many times this year, getting those big arms of his up there and batting that ball down as he did there.
We have seen that a lot out of Shears. I'm really impressed with him. This is his first year playing football.
But it doesn't look it. Looks like he's been playing since he's little.
I'm sure he has been, but he hasn't been playing for the Comets.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
Again, here's the punting situation for Belleville on 4th and 19. Second quarter just underway. Thanks for watching Channel G20.
I'm Rob Morano along with Frank DiLorenzo.
Hey, flag on the play. Good. Boot. Look at that. All the way down inside the 15 to the 13. That was an outstanding punt by, let's just check here. Do that. No help on the Belleville roster. They just have, now look at this, Rob. Rob, take a look at their roster, all right? It either has the letter E, B, C, G, or T. Go ahead, Rob.
I don't know.
Pat Kren, who we just mentioned having an outstanding season here playing football for the Hackensack Comets. Pat responsible for this outstanding roster sheet we've been given. Now Pat listens to these games all the time, and Pat's going to take this in good humor. I know him. I've been going to school with him since 3rd grade, and he'll take this in good humor. But it's kind of difficult. I just didn't know who the punter was, and I still don't. Let's take a look if we can get his number here. That was a procedure penalty against Belleville. It's number 33, Rob. Quick, grab a look. High, long punt
Palladino.
to Rashidi. Okay, Palladino. Good, we know that now. Rashidi's going to break it, get up to the 40-yard line.
That's Rashidi Brown on the return.
Brown doing a great job there as he broke about 4 or 5 tackles there, picking up only about 7 or 8 more yards, but those were 7 or 8 more yards that he earned. It was Palladino who punted.
Palladino the punter. Rashidi Brown the receiver. And we're ready. 11:15 remaining in the second quarter. 8-6 Belleville. Yes, you heard right, 8-6 Buccaneers. Good field position for the Comets here on the 30-yard line. Dawkins and Rashidi in the backfield. Play action pass. Moss is going to throw. And throw to Walter King. Incomplete. He had that one too. Good pass right between the numbers.
Yeah, Mosca doing a great job. Good play action. You know, King on a square in. You know, Mosca put it there. King just dropped it, but that's going to happen once in a while. But I'm sure we'll see it again tonight because that has worked all
Exactly.
season.
And Mosca really fired that ball in there, showing his good arm. He uses that arm also to play basketball in the winter and baseball in the fall. Center fielder.
Pretty busy guy.
I'd say so. Also ranked number 7 in the class, so he's all around.
Wow. Unbelievable.
10:58 now remaining. First quarter. Dawkins in motion. Here's a pitch to Rashidi to the top of your screen. Rashidi's going to try and go right through the middle. He's going to get up to the 38-yard line. He'll be about 2 yards short.
Brown showed his strength there. He was, you know, he had picked up about 7 yards. He was hit. He dragged the guy about 1.5 more yards, stayed on his feet, and had to wait for 2 more guys to come over to bring him down. That's pure strength there by Rashidi Brown.
5 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown for Brown in the first half. 10:30 remaining now. And maybe you can look for a quick handoff to maybe Brown or Dawkins here. Maybe the quick handoff to Dawkins up the middle. But Dawkins comes to the bottom of the screen now. Here's the pitch to Rashidi. Down to the bottom, it'll be a first down, out across to the 43-yard line. They went pitch to the top, followed by pitch to the bottom. It's successful enough for the Comet first.
Yeah, Comet's working the weak side, as that's what you usually do on a pitch play. But doing a good job of it there is, you know, that was set up for the short yardage, you know, just to pick up the first down. That's exactly what Brown and the Comets did.
The Comets have run 8 offensive plays, 7 on the ground. So maybe Belleville will start sneaking up to the line and the Comets maybe unload the long one here.
Yes, setting up the pass with the run.
Al Shears and Walter King in the backfield. Here is the play fake. Maybe this is what I called. No, it's going to be a sack by number 40, Rob.
Number 40 is
Dropped by McIntosh.
McIntosh.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Serbo. Mr.
Yeah,
Serbo, our
sorry
public
about
address
that.
announcer, picking us up.
Just checking the stats.
Probably easier to hold it up into the light. Might be easier than reading it
you're
from
right.
the dark, you
You're
know.
right. Yeah, sorry about that. But
He looks
that's
at it from the
definitely
dark. Can you believe it?
that's called a coverage sack, Frank. You know, just
Definitely. Excellent job by the downfield players, the safeties for Belleville. And Mosca had no time, and he didn't want to throw away and make a stupid pass,
right. That was smart. You take the sack. You never want to throw the interception.
especially on first down. Now it'll be second and about
20.
They're going to call it 20, but it looks less than that.
Yeah.
Here's the handoff for Rashidi. Look at that hole on the draw, all the way up to the 47-yard line, and he got about 15 back quickly.
That was a great call there by the Comets. You know, the Belleville dropping to almost like a prevent defense there. As after the 4 linemen, there was nobody there for 20 yards. Right up the middle, Brown finding the hole. He wasn't touched until he was brought down.
Each team now has 1 sack. McIntosh for Belleville, Kren for the Comets. It'll be third and about 4 for Hackensack from their own 48. Now we could say that 9 out of 10 plays have been on the ground.
A little surprising. I thought we'd see the Comets throw the ball a little bit more in this game, but
Moscow's had great success in the air this year. Let's take a look at what they do on 3rd and 4. Handoff, Brown, nothing there. Wow.
number 8, Looney, excuse me. An unbelievable hit. You heard that all the way up here.
I think that's the hardest Rashidi's been hit all year.
Definitely.
I mean, who really gets a clear shot at him like that? That'll be a loss of about 2, and it'll bring up 4th and 6, a long 6.
I can't get over that hit. Maybe feeling that at home.
8 carries, 91 yards. Berardi deep to receive the punt for Belleville. Mosca's going to get into it from the 35. That's a good, high, long kick for Hardy on the 25. 30, 35. Uh-oh. Late hit. Yeah, Mosca did hit him a little late. Perry Mosca, the punter and quarterback, came over, drilled him late. Might have been a little frustration hit.
Yeah, definitely. That was frustration.
Those frustrations going to cost him a good 15.
Yeah, did a great job of avoiding about 8 Hackensack players there and getting to the outside before he picked up about 10 yards, and now 15 on the late hit by Mosca. Move him all the way up.
No argument there. A clear late hit. And that'll give Belleville, look at the outstanding field position. 1st and 10 on the Comet 46-yard line. 7:32 to go first quarter. Belleville has the lead 8-6.
Surprising. That's one word you could say about it. That's the only word you could say about this. Shocking, maybe.
I'm shocked, too. Thank you. Here we go. Berardi back. Here's a little reverse to number 28, Durante, who's going to get up to about the 41-yard line.
That's Durante on the carry.
Durante doing a great job there, finding the little hole opened up by the line of Belleville, breaking about 3 or 4 tackles to pick up, about 4 yards.
They're going to give him 4, 2nd and 6 on the Comet 41. So Durante has 2 carries for 16 yards, along with a couple of nice plays on defense. He's having a solid first half.
Yes, the whole Belleville team is having a solid first half. They're doing exactly what they have to do. Exactly.
6:54 and moving, and this has got to be a shock to the people at home. This for Hardy. Little play fake. He's going to throw to the top of your screen. Way incomplete. Pass intended for number 84, Escott. Nothing there. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there by quarterback and
Berardi and Escott.
Yes, the wide receiver is one went in, pass one out, and brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Crucial 3rd and 6. Right at the midfield, a little bit inside, but again, they don't want to punt it to Rashidi.
Yes, with 6:45 remaining.
Right.
Before halftime.
In the second half, we'll be having our 3rd ever Hackensack Comet fan of the game. We don't even know who it's going to be, so obviously the viewers at home don't.
Feel the excitement building.
Durante in motion. Ferrari's going to roll to the top of your screen. They got heavy blocking. A little dump pass, incomplete. Overthrown by Berardi.
If Berardi could execute that rollout, he's doing it well. He's getting outside away from the common pressure. He just can't seem to connect with his backs and wide receivers.
And Berardi is 2 for 8 for 44 yards in this first half, including that 35-yard touchdown pass to Looney.
From the Hackensack 42-yard line.
Or Loney. It is Loney. L-O-N. Only 1 O. And here's that punting situation. 4th and 6. Palladino on a punt.
Brown back for the return.
He's waiting on the 13-yard line. Good kick. I'm really impressed with Palladino's punting. Here's Rashidi on the 14. Brought down at the 23, and Belleville's not letting him get out into the open field.
Belleville has done their homework well. Every place Brown has gone, there's been 4 or 5 Buccaneers. And Brown got outside once, broke it for a touchdown. Ever since then, he can't seem to get to the outside or get to that big opening or whatever. But you have to give credit where credit is due. Belleville's doing a great job.
You see number 9, Dave DeRosa, on the sideline. He did dress up today. He said he was not going to play, but they might need him in this game as he's running around testing that injured ankle. Here's a handoff to Dawkins, up to the 40-yard line. Flag flies into the screen.
Yeah, DeRosa will give you a big emotional lift.
Another one of our senior captains.
Yes. And they might need him. They might need him in this game as a costly holding call against Hackensack here. Move him back.
Penalties. Comets in the Paramus Catholic game were penalized for a whopping 135 yards. You can't have a repeat performance of that and get away with it.
No.
10-yard penalty against Hackensack, going to bring up by 1st and 20 from their own 19-yard line, 18-yard line. What are you looking at down there? Anything good?
Checking out the size of the crowd. It really didn't expect to see this many people at this game. But
Cheerleaders doing a great job again, trying to get the crowd into it.
Comets have the ball on their own.
Comets need the fan support. They're here. Now they need to get loud. Come on.
10 yards to go.
Here's a handoff to, that looks like Rashidi. Yes, it is. And he's going to get only about 3 yards.
Yeah, again, great job. Great penetration there by Belleville. They busted through. 2 or 3 guys got in. Rashidi got maybe 1. And that'll bring up.
We'll give him 2.
Okay, 2. 2 is good.
Rashidi has 9 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. A little bit different than the first half he had against the Paladins of Paramus Catholic.
He had 200 yards in that first half against the Paladins.
Not that impressive. Not as impressive. It still is impressive. Right. About 100 yards in the first half. Not what we're used to seeing. Moscow another draw. Rashidi. Nothing there again. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Handoff to Brown.
This is the first time all year I just heard something. The first time I've ever heard a boo out of one of these fans. I just heard a couple of them scattered around this Comet crowd. It's got to be frustrating for them. I think they feel a little pressure here. Probably saying to themselves, what's the matter here? We're up 8. We're down 8-6. Come on now. They're probably a little nervous and tentative now. Belleville feeding off emotion.
Yes, Belleville doing everything they have to do, but Comet crowd have to get behind the Comet. This is when you need the crowd support when you're down.
4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Moscow's going to air it out deep. Walter King in and out of his hands. Damn it.
Yeah, that was 6 points there. King had about 3 steps. Moscow put it right where it needed to be put. King dropped it.
And we spoke about the frustration on the 15 yards out of bounds penalty by Perrin Moscow. He's standing there, head down, both hands on hips. That's a no-no in the first half of a football game. Little surprise at Perrin, who very often is very composed and takes these games one step at a time. That pass a little overthrown, catchable though. Walter King had his arms outstretched, wasn't able to get a hold of it. 4th and 14 and another Comet punt. Berardi deep to receive for Belleville. They're going to have a little punt rush on here. Almost blocked, and it'll be up to about the 40-yard line. Great Comet roll. Berardi not happy at that one. It goes all the way down to the 25.
So at least the Comets getting a break there as they got a big roll there.
Definitely.
And a very good punt there by Perrin Moscow.
Including the roll, it'll go down as a 57-yard punt.
Not bad at all.
Roll counts as part of the punt. 57-yard punt by Moscow. Excellent job pushing Belleville back and not getting them the field position as well as they might have had.
Right, you bring up the frustration. The crowd really expressing it on that pass to King. I mean, they were all up. They were thinking touchdown.
People in the end zone already.
Look, already.
They're used to the click, click, click on the offense. Not there thus far. And at halftime, I wouldn't like to be a fly on the wall.
I don't want to be anywhere near that in that locker room.
Officials stop the play with 4 minutes to go in the first half.
4 minutes exactly to go. First half, 8-6 Belleville. We thank you for watching Channel G20, TCI Cable Network, home of the Hackensack Comets and Teaneck Highwaymen. And we're getting nearer and nearer to our traditional Thanksgiving football game between Teaneck and Hackensack. That game will be right here on Tom Delatorre Field. First down, Belleville from their own 25. Fitz, giving Fitz to the Comets thus far. He gets a yard, maybe 2.
Yes, Belleville doing a good job. They're opening up the holes against the Comet defense, but their backs don't seem to have that explosive speed that they need, but they're still moving the ball very, very well. They're doing exactly what they have to do.
No gain on the play.
No gain. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for Belleville from their own 25. Second quarter coming down to an end here. We're down to 3 minutes. Chanted defense being put out by this large but thus far quiet crowd. Handoff is not going to get much, a yard, maybe 2. It'll be a 3rd and long for Belleville.
Yes, Comet defense, they're stepping it up a little bit here as they're not letting Belleville get any offense going here, and that's what they have to do. They have to score. Comets have to score before halftime.
Pick up of 2, Corey McKay there on the stop.
Well, this is a game that a game that the Comets, they have everything to lose with a loss.
8 carries, 53 yards for Fitz.
Right. Belleville has nothing to lose with a loss. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind.
Here's Berardi. He's going to roll out. Oh, look at the blocking. He's going to get the first down, it appears. Depends if he went out of bounds or not. Great blocking on the rollout.
Yeah, Berardi, it looked like the Comet defense was confused a little there, as there were 2 guys right near him. They thought he handed the ball off, but Berardi didn't stop. He kept going, picked up a big first down, keep this drive going with 2:10 remaining in the first half.
11-yard gain. He has 24 yards on 2 carries, and that's a crucial first down. First down, Belleville on the Comet 37-yard line. Coach Tall walking the sidelines. You know he's breathing fire down there on the sidelines of the Comets. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. 8-6 Belleville. I'm Frank DiLorenzo along with Rob Motorano. Here's a handoff. Fitz stumbles, bumbles his way up to the 43-yard line.
Again, Fitz doing a great job. You know, like I said, doesn't have that explosive speed, but he's picking up the yardage he needs.
Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. Comets not calling any yet. And under a minute and a half remaining, 2nd and 6. Brown's not really into it. I'm a little surprised / disappointed.
Yeah, this is the time. You know, everybody's, hovered around the team when they're hot and scoring. But this is the time when you need the support, when you're down. And
Fitz one more time, nothing there. 3rd and 6.
The cheerleaders doing what they can to get this crowd into it. The crowd just doesn't seem to be responding.
Cheerleaders have done a great job tonight, and Dave DeRosa, number 9, is on the field back in his linebacker position. Coach Stoll said, I need you, buddy. Get in there.
Yeah, I mean, he's the captain. This is what captains do. Your team's down. As a captain, you've got to step it up. That's exactly what DeRosa is going to do here. Hopefully it'll bring an emotional lift, maybe cause a turnover here. Stop him on 4th down. Maybe the Comets get the ball and get a quick score before the half.
That's what they have to try and do with a minute 2 remaining. And on the far side of the field, we have the Comet band and the Belleville band marching right at each other. Something could happen here, folks. We'll keep you posted on that one. We could have a real band burner here.
The Battle of the Bands.
Adam Zavardino and Rich Ross, our cameraman, getting... I almost fell over. That would have been a pisser. Anyway.
Very amusing, Frank.
Oh, boy. Rashidi Brown coming into this game, as I check my little index card here of notes to use in dead time, comes in with a county-leading 22 touchdowns. He's added number 23, number 10 tonight.
Oh, multicultural, that's very nice, Frank.
Hey, why not? Isn't it multicultural month? It was on October. I think that was October, but hey, we're just a little into November. Here's Berardi rolling out McKay in pursuit. Pass, throw, complete. To number 33, Palladino.
Yes, his number 1, Kenyatta Powell, doing a great job coming over and making the stop for very little gain. And they'll bring up 4th down, 53 seconds as the Comets use their first timeout. They have 2. They have time to score.
53 seconds is tons of time with 2 timeouts. As Belleville will punt it away here to Rashidi. 8-6 Belleville here in this first half. And give me a quick rundown of this first half, Rob, because this really didn't change anything. Nothing has changed in the second quarter as the scoring has remained 8-6.
Well, Belleville opened the game. They had a lot of emotion coming into this game. They did what they can, what they had to, on their opening drive. They moved the ball, they mixed it up, they got a score, they ate time off the clock. Comets came right back on the next possession, got on their second play, got a big run and a big touchdown by Brown, but failed on the 2-point conversion, thus the 8-6 lead by Belleville.
Punt rush on here. They have only Rashidi deep. Trying to get a block here with 53 seconds to go. We're ready. Palladino the punter. Low snap. He's going to fake it to the outside, now kick it. It's a low line drive. which is going to be bouncing all the way inside the 20 to the 18. Good job, Palladino. He felt the rush, was smart enough not to kick it, give a little fake, run to the outside, get room to punt, and make another beaut.
Little iffy play there, though, by Palladino. Once a punter brings it down and moves with the ball, it's open territory.
It's legal.
You can hit him,
but
you can do what you want to.
Exactly. That's a risk
right.
that Palladino took there. Something that could have backfired, did not. And the Comets are forced to go all the way back inside their 18-yard line where Mosca and company will take over. Mosca's going to air it out a bit here. He's going to throw way downfield at the top of your screen. Al Shears is there. Incomplete, nearly intercepted by number 21, DePerry.
That could have been a very risky play there. You know, Comets lose the ball. Belleville ends up with it. Maybe they score. But I think you have to keep it in the air here. There's only 30 seconds left. You know, you have to have faith in your offense, and if something does happen, you have to have faith that your defense will stop them before the half.
Comets will be receiving to start the third quarter, if that means anything in the thinking of Coach Toll. Maybe not to risk a turnover here and just say, all right, let's suck it up, first half down 2, come out in the third quarter and start it up again. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll send 4 wideouts and give a draw to Rashidi, who's going to get up to about the 22-yard line, gain of only 4.
Yeah, you know, Hackensack Belleville doing a great job of containing Rashidi Brown. I believe he does have 100 yards now. Let's see, Frank.
Exactly 100 on
100?
10 carries.
Okay, we go down to our booth.
Zarro.
Okay, a couple questions there down by a truck. But back to the game. Belleville doing a great job stopping Brown. You know, I mean, 100 yards is impressive, but compared to what Brown usually does, they're doing a great job of containing him. As with 21 seconds to play, Comets were ready, but
the referee said, hey, you have time, relax, take it easy. Talk about another player, too. Talk about the weekend of football coming up. Jets, Bills, Sunday, 4 o'clock, Giants Stadium. Giants, Cowboys, Monday night. That really, I'm a Giant fan, and I'm really disappointed. 3-6. 3-5. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Monday's game. They're 3-5 going into Dallas.
But you can have a night of football. You know, you watch this game, it's over, you flip on Monday Night Football.
Yes. Mosca will throw a little screen pass, Rashidi complete. Out to the 35-yard line where he's hit hard. First down, Comets on a 14-yard gain.
Yes, another big hit by Belleville. As though they did pick up the first down in Comets, but, you know, Belleville showing that they can hit with the big teams, as that was another big hit put on Rashidi Brown.
Quick hurry-up offense here. Mosca again back to throw. Quick pass complete. Up to about the 41-yard line. Nothing there. Only a gain of 3.
That's Eddie Hodge.
Eddie Hodge. And folks, that's it. At halftime. It's not the Q-tips that you need. Your ears are right. They won't fail you here. The score at halftime, the Belleville Buccaneers 8 and the Hackensack Comets 6.
Shocking.
Shocking.
But nevertheless, reality.
And again, like we said, the game has to be played on the field. We'll be back after this commercial break for the second half of Comet Buccaneer football.
Compete, you've got to be strong. To win, you've got to be smart. Maybe you can be one of us, the few, the proud, the Marines.
Get the most enjoyment from your real Christmas tree this holiday season. Remember, trees are thirsty. Give them plenty of water, just like a fresh-cut flower. And every night, turn out the tree lights. The National Christmas Tree Association and your fire chief wish you a safe and happy holiday season.
Comet Belleville football. 8-6 Buccaneers, third quarter. Hackensack will have it. 1st and 10 on the road, 29 to get this third quarter underway. What were you doing at halftime? You look flustered.
Me, I was running around visiting everybody.
And I found a fan of the game.
Thank you. You're the man.
Wait till you see this kid. He's got a blue and gold hat, blue and gold jacket, blue and gold shirt, and yes, blue and gold on his sneaks.
Whoa. Let me run through the first half real quick for all of you tuning in late.
Quickly.
Belleville scored first, big drive. Hackensack, 2 plays later, score. They missed the 2-point conversion, hence it's 8-6 in favor of Belleville, as there was a big fumble there.
Miscommunication there between the center Shizulo and quarterback Mosca. It'll be a fumble, loss of 4 yards, 2nd and 14 for the Comets. Not a good way to get the first play on the second half started.
Right, but what you got to do here is forget about that play and just start right now. They've got to, the Comets have got to get something going here. The second half, down 2 to a 1-5 Belleville team.
Coach told us to jack it off. You know he was getting a little hot under the collar at halftime for these players. Mosca, handoff Brown. Brown out to the outside. Here he goes. 40, 4th down, a touchdown saving tackle at the 45-yard line
by number 84, Escott.
Excellent touchdown saving tackle. That saved him at least 6. Rashidi with a tremendous burst of speed there. He's got to be fired up. 1st down. It'll be an official's timeout.
Yes, but I was just going to say, you know, I said Belleville 1-5, but they're not playing like a 1-5 team. They're playing like a 6-0 team at this point.
So are you implying that Hackensack?
No.
Okay, I was just wondering. I wanted to
we
clear
don't
that up.
assume here. No.
I wasn't assuming. I was just implying.
Okay, we're not implying. Okay. I'm just saying that Belleville is just playing exceptionally well tonight.
They're playing maybe a little bit, maybe over their heads. Let's into this announcement.
Carney, 1-0 in a state game.
Talking about the soccer, the tremendous victory.
Has been 19-0 and ranked 8th nationally.
Big win by the Comet soccer team, 1-0 over the 8th ranked in the nation Kearney Soccer Club.
Yes, we mentioned that before.
We
Let me
did.
stress again. Brian Manessa's 2 huge saves right before, during the penalty shots to secure the 1-0 victory.
That must have been an emotion. I saw Tommy LaPiccolo down there at halftime, one of the soccer star players, and he was really hoarse from all the yelling. Rashidi will get a 7-yard gain into Buccaneer territory.
Comet's doing a much better job this half thus far, moving the ball, running the ball well, doing what they must do to win this football game. What I'm a little surprised is, we haven't seen Mosca throw the ball much.
He has thrown 3 passes, 1 complete to Brown, a little swing out for 13 yards, and 2 incompletions to Walter King. Handoff, Dawkins. 40, 35, 30, stutter step, 1 man to beat it to 25, and he's gonna go! Touchdown, Joe Dawkins!
That's what the Comets needed, they've been focusing on Brown. Brown, having a good game, he was been stopped. Go right to Dawkins. Dawkins having a great run there, finding the hole, breaking tackles, pushing his own man away, and now racing everybody to the end zone.
45-yard touchdown run, Joe Dawkins. The Comets now have a 12-8 lead, and let's see if they line up for 1 or 2. They're going to go for 2.
But I tell you, Dawkins, these past 2 weeks, 2 huge runs.
I mean, he's not your typical fullback either. Fullbacks are usually big bruisers who get those 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. Joe Dawkins can flat out fly.
Oh, unbelievable. He's got wings, but he's also got a lot of power.
Here's the 2-point attempt now. Shears and King to the top of your screen. Mosca's going to roll out. Late option, Rashidi Brown. 2 points.
Great job by Mosca there. That's the experience of the senior quarterback. Waiting till the last second to pitch it off. Brown just 1 step crosses the line. Okay, that was a little bad before with the wings, but
that's all right.
He said he could fly.
Exactly. I mean, that's all right. I only gave you that facious little joke, but Let's listen.
Championship season for the Comets. We'd like to remind you that on this date in 1964.
This date in 1964.
1964. Defeated St. Cecilia by a score of 14-7.
The Comets defeated St. Cecilia 14-7.
Coach Delator and a state championship team.
That was a state championship year 30 years ago this year. Comets looking to win it for the third straight season. Now, I have to ask you a question. I've never really addressed this before, and it was brought to my attention during this last off week. I'll get to it in a minute. Good kick, which is going to be touched at the 6-yard line and brought out to about the 20-yard line. Anyway, maybe you can answer this for me.
I'll try.
Rashidi Brown is on kickoffs here. He's on the defense. He is on the kickoff team. Can you explain that to me?
Probably the motive of the Comets is, as you can see, if you watch, he kind of slows and stays back a little bit. He's the guy, besides the kicker, that in case the kick returner does break one, you've got to have a guy back there with some speed that's going to be able to catch him.
Okay.
And
I didn't know why it would just be him. There are a lot of fast people on this team. Belleville is going to come out 1st and 10 and gain about 3 on the first play. It'll be Durante.
That's the only thing that I can think of.
But that is a good question.
Right, it is. You know, we'll have to, during this week, go to Coach Tolm, use our inside sources, find out, the real answer. As on that play, Belleville picking up that 3 yards. They've been doing that. Actually, they're marking it 1, okay. 1 yard.
We'll give them 3 up here because it's more than 1. It'll be Fitz, not Durante on the carry. It's a nice night for football, really. Woo. It is really comfortable. I'm up here in a t-shirt. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm not feeling any signs of chilliness. Here's Berardi. He's going to step up and throw. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Pat Kren there once again.
Yes, Pat Kren having an outstanding defensive game. She does a great job making sure that wide receiver does not catch that ball to bring up 3rd and about 7.
So the Comets came out in the third quarter and did what they want to do. They had a long drive. They put 8 points on the board, and they've established themselves a 14-8 lead with 8:40 remaining in quarter number 3. You have to hope now that their intensity will stay up, not go down to the level of Belleville, who has played exceptionally well tonight. And let's see what they can do here on defense here. 3rd and a long 8. And Belleville should come out with a pretty tricky play here. Bahardi in shotgun, and he's going to be forced to call a timeout. They were unsure what play to call on 3rd and 9. They know how crucial this play really is.
Yeah, it's definitely a heads-up play by Berardi to call the timeout, not suffer a sack or a loss or even a turnover deep in their territory. As the Comets did shift the momentum with the big score there. But again, you can't be happy with a 14-8 lead. The Comets have to ride this emotion and open up a bigger lead, which I'm sure they will.
You never know, though.
Right.
Again, it's played on the field. While we have this timeout, we'd like to give another plug for the Thanksgiving game that will be coming up between Teaneck and Hackensack. The two owners, if you would, on Channel G20. They play traditionally year after year on Thanksgiving Day, switching which field the game will be played at. This year, it's right here in Hackensack. We will have our broadcasters and their broadcasters here to cover the game. We'll be sure to bring that game to you, as we hope you will tune in for that exciting tradition. Back to live action now. Berardi's going to roll out and throw high, long, and incomplete to Durante.
Yes, again, all through the first half I said this. Berardi cannot seem to hook up with his receivers. He either throws them too short, too long,
He is
left,
now just
right.
2 of 10 for 44 yards. Not impressive, Rob.
Not at all.
But their ground game has been there. They now have accumulated exactly 100 yards rushing. Exactly.
Which is a big feat against the Comet defense.
Fitz with 60, Bernardi with 24, Durante with 15, Palladino with 1. 8:05 remaining third quarter. Di Lorenzo Mortorano bringing you the game Frank and Rob, respectively. As Rashidi waits for the punt on his own 44-yard line. Palladino again, the punter for Belleville. Getting ready for the snap. It's a little high. Palladino gets it down and gets it away. Almost blocked by Al Shears. The punt will take a Belleville bounce and trickle to about the 48-yard line, where the Comets will take over 1st and 10.
Yes, Palladino doing a good job there, getting the punt off with all that pressure, and getting decent yardage out of it. Not spectacular, but it did the job.
He did his job getting it away. It's tremendous pressure by Al Shears.
With 7 minutes and 56 seconds, unofficially to play in the 3rd quarter.
Nice crowd at the snack bar down here. Again, proceeds go to the senior class here at Hackensack High School, and we like to see that.
Yes, but if they do need, help at the concession stand. If you want to help, come down next game.
I'm very supportive, and I would appreciate it. As after this game, there will be only one more home game in the regular season, that being Teaneck, but there will be playoff games here, I assume. Again, the probability of playing in Giant Stadium is huge. Musket downfield! Incomplete, nearly intercepted pass intended Eddie Hodge.
Eddie Hodge did, though, make an exceptional effort to get to that ball. Just can only get one hand and knock it behind him, but a little high throw there by Mosca.
Mosca, 2 of 5, 17 yards. Not one of his exceptional performances, which we have now this year been accustomed to seeing.
Yes, whole new, something new for the Comets offense. They've opened things up.
And last year, you didn't really need to pass much. I mean, you had Dave Brown, Joe Dawkins, Rashidi Brown, and Justin Lambert to give the ball to.
Right.
I mean, you can mix it up there, and you don't need to throw the football. This year, the graduation of Brown and Lambert, you have to throw it a little bit more, and Mosca's done a great job. Handoff Dawkins, nothing.
No, they were ready that time, as the entire line of Belleville tackled Dawkins.
Now listen to this. The Comets have run, let's take a look here, 19 plays in this game. Of those 19, 14 on the ground. And they have 173 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. But again, only 17 yards in the air. So Belleville is bringing their defense up to the line of scrimmage, and they're really getting ready for the Comet run, Dawkins or Brown.
Right, but this is a great time for the Comets to, play action, go deep to King, Shears, or
they're in the
anybody
pro
else.
set. Mosca's going to roll out. Al Shears is sitting there wide open, but the pass will be swung to the top of the screen, complete to the 50-yard line. Eddie Hodge gets to about the 47, but they're going to be well short of the first down.
Yes, again, you can't say, there's so much to say about this Belleville defense. They're doing an exceptional job.
And they're kind of like the Dallas Cowboy defense. What they're doing is they're not going to get beat deep.
Right.
They'll let you dump it off, but then they'll have 4 or 5 guys swampy there. And I'm really impressed with Belleville's defense tonight. We're down to 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 14-8 Comets. Thanks for watching Channel G20 tonight. Mosca will punt again. We've seen a lot of punting tonight by the duo of Mosca for the Comets, Palladino for the Buccaneers. It's a fake to Brown. Brown at the 50, 45, it'll be short. I believe he's short of the first down. He is. First down, Buccaneers. The fake punt does not work.
Belleville was obviously ready for that. They did their homework. Brown almost got it. He found the hole. Good job there, but somebody got their arm in there and tripped him up. And he was about 3 or 4 feet short of the first down.
On their own 44-yard line.
As this will give Belleville decent field position here.
Very decent field position on their own 43, trailing the Comets by only 6. Again, the record predicted a 34-point victory.
34-0 victory.
Barney, handoff Fitz, 45, 48, good battle, he'll get about 5.
Fitz doing a great job showing that he's got a lot of power in there. As James Thomas had a lot of trouble tackling him there, but planted his feet and he got him, but Fitz showing a lot there.
And there is an injury on the field. We'll take a look to see who it is. It is a Belleville player. We hope it's nothing serious.
Officials time out if there's a player injured on the field.
So Rob, how's everything?
Good.
Good. Little injury time out here. Again, we don't break for commercials.
Right.
So is there anything you'd like to say here to the viewers at home?
Don't say nothing. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll keep tuning in.
His number 30, Fitz, who was injured. He appeared he just had the wind knocked out of him as he hopped up and just jogged off the field. And yes, I agree with you. Thanks for watching at home, because it is the viewers out there who make us and help us with our round salary. Adam Zavardino and Rich Ross, our cameramen. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, because you'd be watching in the dark. It would kind of be like a radio broadcast. But nonetheless, Belleville back to the attack. Little dump pass. Swung out to the top of the field, and that's going to be about an 8-yard loss as the pass was complete to Loney, but that's going to be negative yardage.
Yes, number 9, David DeRosa, who wasn't even supposed to play tonight, did a great job there, coming off his block from his linebacker position and making the big hit for a big loss. Bring up 3rd and about 14.
Is my pen running out, or is it me? It's me. Along with Dave DeRosa, Chip Hazel was there on the common tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Belleville on their own 42. 4:10 remaining in the third quarter, 14-8 in favor of the Comets. It was 8-0 Belleville. The Comets have scored the game's last 14 points. Bahardi, back to pass, big rush, steps up complete to the 40-yard line and more. Inside the 40, first down Belleville on a huge 21-yard completion.
Berardi showing great composure as he sat back there, took the hit by Al Shears, and delivered a beautiful pass for a first down.
Loney has all 4 receptions for Belleville, 57 yards, including a touchdown. And that's good poise in the pocket by Berardi.
He sat back there, knew he was going to get hit, delivered a beautiful pass, took the hit, but it paid off for him as they got a 21-yard gain. And the first down.
And they're at the 38 of Hackensack. Game clock in this third quarter moving quickly, 3:35. The end of the third quarter will bring you the fan of the game. He's getting ready down there. He's freshening up. Handoff, going to lose a yard or two.
Yeah, Comets are doing a great job here in the second half of stopping the run, which Belleville really ran on them in the first half, but they're stopping the run. But now they've got to stop the pass.
Let me pose another quick question to you here.
Okay.
Say the Comets win this game by 10 points, around there, around 10, maybe less, maybe a little more. Even though they won, you think that would hurt them in the state ranking polls, being that Belleville came into this game 1-5?
Well, number 3 in the state union was playing a 5-1 team this week. So depending on what they did, it's going to change things.
Here's Berardi rolling out. Top of the screen, incomplete. Throwing a little deep. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. That's a good point. If Hackensack struggles with a 1-5 team, and Union beats a 5-1 team pretty solidly, Union might slide back into number 2. Hackensack drop to number 3.
Right. That's something. You've got to keep everything in mind.
That's if. 3rd and a long 11 from the 40-yard line of the Comets for Belleville. 2:42 to go in the third quarter. Comets lead by 6. And in about 2:42, it's going to be very convenient for us to bring you the fan of the game. Berardi back to throw. He's got time. Now McKay will step in. Throws complete to number 81 at the 25-yard line. A bullet to Frantantoni.
Again, Berardi doing a great job. He's got a lot of composure, sitting back in the pocket, which he wasn't doing in the first half. Saw the pressure, 2 Comets, let a good pass go, picked up a big yardage down to the 25-yard line,
and the Comets
first down.
The Comets are struggling against the pass defense now. They're getting good pressure, but the middle is open. First down, Belleville on the 25. Durante in motion again. A lot of movement on the Comet D. They don't look really swift tonight. Fitz to the top, 25, down to about the 23, gain of about 3.
It looked like you said, Comet defense a little confused there, but they showed great pursuit there at the end. He only got about 3 or about maybe 4 yards.
Belleville ball carrier stopped by Dawkins and DeRosa.
Dawkins and DeRosa there again, and DeRosa playing on the injured ankle has been involved on the last 3 or 4 defensive plays for the Comets.
Yes, he's not only making this team an emotional lift, but also contributing on the field very well.
2nd and 7, minute 35 to go in the third quarter. Berardi's going to roll out. Corey McKay in pursuit. Pat Kren in pursuit. Hey, Killer Kren, that's your 2nd sack of the ball game.
Pat Kren doing a great job. Berardi doing a really good job getting away from Corey McKay.
And Corey McKay created that. He forced Berardi into Kren. Kren gets credit for a 2nd sack, but we'll, give McKay the credit he deserves up here. Great job by Corey.
Right. Collins are getting a great pursuit on Berardi all night, but that time they got the sack. But before this, he's been getting really good and solid passes off.
Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 16 for Belleville. They trail by 6. 14-8. Comets leading the Buccaneers. Buccaneers in the white and black. Comets in the traditional blue and gold. They're on the 30-yard line. Berardi in trouble. Al Shear's in pursuit. Berardi's going to throw complete to the 14-yard line. It'll be close to a first down. I believe he got it. It's going to be very close. Clock stops at 28 seconds. That's either going to be a 15 or 16-yard pickup. We'll wait for the official word. First down, Belleville inside the 15.
Again, a great job by Berardi, avoiding the rush once again, getting to the outside, and finding his open receiver.
Guess who it was on the completion?
Tony.
Loney. Very good, Rob.
Tony, I just got...
Loney's been there tonight. 5 catches, 73 yards, and a TD.
My roster's a little off.
That's all right. Here's Berardi. Handoff, Fitz. Down to the 13-yard line. And at the end of the third quarter, the score, the Hackensack Comets 14 and the Belleville Buccaneers 8. And now we're going to pan down to our fan of the game. Now it's time for the fan of the game. Down there in the blue and gold, you have the blue and gold Hackensack sweatshirt, Hackensack hat, Hackensack shirt, and the blue and gold Hackensack sneakers. Rich Botetto, one of the star wrestlers for the Hackensack Comets. Rich is the boyfriend of last week's winner, Kirsten Kreppel, who won fan of the game. And for being fan of the game, Rich will receive free subscription to channel G20, home of the Comets and Highwaymen.
Yes.
And free tickets to all the Comets home games. Congratulations out there to Rich Botetto. And at the end of the third quarter, the Comets lead by 6. Rob, what can you expect in this fourth quarter? Rob.
It's so shocking. By this point you'd figure JV team of the Comets would be in, but with the Comets only leading 14-8, they're obviously not. So I think, first of all, I think we're going to see a big stand here by the Comet defense. Here, although Belleville has been driving and moving the ball very well, I think Comet defense is going to come up with a big play here. I just had this feeling. I think the offense is going to get back on track, and I think they're going to win by a substantial amount.
That's bold, because this is first down inside the 15. Big drive here, double scores, anything could happen. Exactly. Very big drive here, because they're only down by 6, so just getting into the end zone will tie the game.
Right.
But they don't need the extra point or 2-point conversion. Coach Toll out there now trying to get his defense pumped up at the end of the third quarter. And really, this is far from what I expected. When I came to this game, today was the first day of Hackensack bowling intramurals, and I was there. I didn't bowl well. I guess it was the aura of having this game tonight. But nonetheless, we have one more quarter of football. Big roll out Berardi being pursued by DeRosa, and Shears pass incomplete. Al Shears made a diving effort, came up a little short, slow to get up. Al Shears a little slow to get up, definitely.
And you never like to see somebody injured, no matter who he plays for. Hopefully this is nothing serious.
Shears really hurt here, and they're going to have to bring the trainers out. We don't know if it's his back or what here, and he does appear really shaken up. Shears a major part of the defense and offense for the Comets.
Yes, he's been playing a great game. And he's having a great season, not just this game. This is a big loss if he goes down here.
Al Shears. Just letting Mr. Serbo know that it's Al Shears. He just said a comment. No, he didn't. Hey, Mr. Mate. Tell him that it's Al Shears. Al Shears. 11:54, so 6 seconds into the fourth quarter. We have an injury to one of our star players, and Al is still lying on his back, having 3 people attend to him. Okay, 3 people staring around him. We have the trainer. They appear to be stretching out his leg, maybe a cramp. Let's take a look. Dan gets into it. Hey, even the train is getting into it.
11:54 to go.
Rich Ross,
Okay.
another one of our seniors here at Hackensack High School, walks away from me as I begin talking to him. He is microphone shy. Did you just step on my Walkman?
No comment there by Richard Ross.
I hope not. We're listening to the Knick game at halftime, and it's the Knicks well up 8. I mean, obviously this game's going to be well over by the time you watch it on Monday and Tuesday. Opening night of the basketball season, and it's good to see that there is one sport that wants to play. Hockey, lockout. Baseball, strike. Basketball, in full bloom.
That's good. That's always good.
And there's always bowling, that's true, on ESPN and Saturday afternoon, Channel 7. You can watch the PBA, the Pro Bowlers Association, bowlers at their best.
Will we see you there one day, Frank?
Oh, let's not get a little carried away.
Just a question.
Never know, but you never know. Rich Ross going through his massive CD collection. Rich, what CDs you have there? Here we go, Rob. Tell me who that is. Janet Jackson. Next is, it's kind of dark here. That's the Beastie Boys. Al Shears is up and coming off. Good to see that Al is up and shaking it off. Green Day. And last but not least, John Sakata. Rich is having fun over there. Hey, B. Anyway, 11:54 to go. Al being attended to on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be all right. They need him in there. Bellardi. Play action. DeRosa had a chance. Misses a pass in the end zone. Touchdown to Belleville, the Buccaneers.
And again, I guess I was wrong. Defense, you know. Anyway.
Well, that's why we're up here. Actually, that's why you're up here. I'm just kidding. Come on.
All right. Anyway, Brody doing a great job showing his composure. Sitting in the pocket, rolling out a little bit then, and firing a great pass where only his wide receiver can catch it.
DeRosa had almost a huge sack. Great pursuit by Dave, just missing Barali. He's mad on the sideline. Extra point. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is off to the right. And the game is deadlocked at 14 with 11:48 to go. And we've had so many games on Channel G20. All of them have been exciting. Yeah, the Pemberton game on opening night, great game. We had the Paramus Catholic game, great game. We had the Nutley game,
Great game.
and now we have the Belleville game,
Which
and
is
it's turning out to be another.
great game. That extra point miss can be very costly. You know, that could have given Belleville a 1-point lead. Well, you never know. Frank giving me a face. And you never know what's going to happen next in this game. Right?
Good point. A lot can happen. Now, you have to wait, and you're going to wonder when the common offense is going to wake up and start to explode. Rob.
Hopefully now, because they need it. As once again, Frank knocks all the equipment over, almost the coach's camera. But luckily, he's all right.
I know, my knee is a little sore.
From bowling.
Quick story, I'm bowling today. I'm breaking in my new shoes, right? And I stuck at the line, and I went face first down the lane, kind of like in a movie. And I am not Al Bundy, because Al Bundy shot a 298 until Peg broke his record with a 300 as he went, Steve, right? But I almost just fell over, and if I would have, that would have been it. He would have had to pick up Rob, Rich, Adam, because they would have been on the floor laughing. Anyway, we're back to live action. Here's a kick right to Larkins. Larkins will have it on the 35 to about the 40-yard line. That ball kicked directly at him.
Wow, Larkins did a great job there, though. Keeping it right in front of him, picking it up, and getting it to the 40-yard line.
Adam Zabardino there throwing in his little piece of information.
Hello.
Adam, how is the track team doing this year, the men's cross country?
They're decent. Women are much better. Women are much better though.
Thanks, Adam. All these sports of Hackensack really having a great season, right?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. These in-between interviews are tremendous. Here's Mosca. Pitch, Brown. Bread and butter. 40, 45. Out to about the 48. Gain of 7.
That's Rashidi Brown.
Belleville doing again doing a great job there on that Hackensack's bread and butter play. The pitch to Rashidi. But he's still picking up decent yardage. It'll be second down at about 4.
3 yards to go for Thomas with the ball.
11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I'm Frank DiLorenzo along with my color partner, Rob Motorano. Under 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Belleville and Hackensack tied at 14. Belleville showing blitz. They're going to blitz the run. Rashidi's going to get to the 50 and to the outside and down the corner. Tripped up at the 30-80. Almost had another one.
Again, that's the second time tonight that somebody's had to make a game-saving tackle.
17-yard gain. Rashidi now in the game. 15 carries, 145 yards and a touchdown. Joe Dawkins, 3 carries, 53 yards and a touchdown. So they have about 200 yards on the ground, but only 22 in the air. Big
The
difference.
Comets are going to have to open it up here.
They might have to. We're down to 10.5 minutes remaining in the fourth and final period. There's no overtime. Handoff. Rashidi barrels his way for 8, maybe 9 to the 30-yard line of Belleville.
Yes, that's the other aspect of Brown's game. You know, he goes right up the middle where everybody is, but he uses that strength to barrel through.
Now let's listen to this.
Yardage.
Sorry, not to interrupt you.
That's
Just real
all right.
quick. I was just thinking of it. He scores 5 touchdowns against Paramus Catholic, 5 touchdowns against St. Joseph's. He plays Belleville, and thus far he only has 1, and we're down to 10 minutes to go in the game.
It's surprising, but that's how this whole game has been going.
Here's Rashidi. Rashidi, 25-20, another man to beat, and he doesn't do it at the 11. Great open field tackling once again by Belleville.
Yes. Number 84, let me get my roster, Escott. Again, that's his second game-saving tackle of the game.
And they're giving him a lot of carries now, Rashidi. Rashidi on this drive alone has 3 carries, 30 yards. He's up to 173 yards on the game.
Yes, this is what a big-time back must do. When his team is down, he has to start carrying the team and maybe scoring here. No. Oh,
Here is Rashidi down to about the 4. Number 6.
He's showing his strength as he runs over 2 guys picking up that extra yard.
Al Shear still trying to stretch out his leg, so it's obviously a cramp in either his right or left in his right or left leg, excuse me. 9 minutes to go in the game. Comets are on the 4-yard line. Maybe give it to Rashidi again. He's had 4 carries for 40 yards on this drive.
Make that 2nd and 3 for a first down.
2nd and 3 from the 4, so it is possible to get a first without scoring the touchdown. 8:50 to go in the game. Handoff Brown through the middle. Touchdown! Comets! Rashidi Brown!
Yes, Brown, great job there. Offensive line getting great penetration. Brown just following him, go right over the top, and a touchdown.
19 carries, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns for Brown. County leading number 24 for Rashidi. The New Jersey state record is 32. The Bergen County record is 29, held by Rashidi. He now has 24. Jared Andrusani on to attempt the extra point. Snap, kick up, and plenty of distance. Good kick, Jared Andrusani. Great kick by Jared. He had plenty of height, plenty of distance. Good boot. And the Comets take a 21-14 lead.
Yes, it's finally the crowd here at Hackensack is finally getting into it. This is what they need.
It's time to pull that lucky raffle ticket.
Here's the lucky 50-50 number.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Waiting for Mr. Servo.
Great job. We're undefeated with Mr. Servo.
Yes.
Number tonight is 133
9598. 133-9598 for the 50-50 tonight.
As we wait for a winner.
Who will it be? Hey, Hackensack Comic Raffles. Hey, you never know. Sure, it's not 70 million, but it'll do.
Hey, you can take whatever you can get.
Belleville down 7, 8:43 to go on the clock. Chip Hazel. Short kick again. It's going to go out of bounds on the 30-yard line. That'll be a penalty. Not a good kick by Chip.
No, very unusual there by Chip Hazel. He usually boots him, I mean, into the end zone or very close to, but not a very good kick. But it'll give Belleville, they'll start at about, I thought it was the 35, but okay, as we wait. But anyway, they'll have decent field position, but hopefully with the offense of the Comets scoring, the defense will ride on this momentum and come up with some big stops.
I'm looking at the Hackensack High School football records. And Rashidi Brown holds the record. Last year he had 2,353 yards rushing with his 29 touchdowns. And this year he might break that. He's really close to 2,000 already.
That's some feat, though. To not only set it
Well,
once.
of course. I mean, he's been running on them all this time. That is definitely some feat.
That was terrible. Anyway.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
I try. Hold on.
Okay.
First and 10 Belleville on the 35 after the kick out of bounds. And Durante will go nowhere.
Great play, Corey McKay. Fooled by no one. There he keeps coming with his pursuit from the left side. Makes a great play. And I believe Belleville lost a yard.
Oh, correction.
Okay.
Yards gained rushing 2007. That 2,353 was total yards, including the air.
Okay.
I was being corrected by
Cameraman Richard Ross.
cameraman Rich Ross. Outstanding job listening to his CDs. Rich, thank you for coming tonight. Can't even hear me.
He does it all. Works the concession stand at halftime. Does the camera. Gives stats.
Here's Berardi. Berardi rolling out. Pass incomplete to Fitz. 3rd and 11.
Pass incomplete.
Things seeming to fall apart right now for Belleville. You know, they played so hard to stay in this ball game thus far.
Win or lose, Belleville deserves a big, big thumbs up.
Oh, definitely. But hey, they still got a shot at this game. There's
Without a
7:50.
doubt.
One touchdown, it's tied. I mean, you know, they can't afford to make stupid mistakes now because, you know, it's 3rd and 11 now from about the 39-yard line. Belleville stayed out of this position. 34? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. 34. They stay out of these 3rd and long situations, but they're faced with one here, and it's a crucial one.
And then again, we bring up the 4th down point about the possible punt. Chain of defense from the crowd. Big shotgun by Berardi. Corey McKay in pursuit. Pass is thrown. Incomplete, no flag.
The pass is incomplete.
Belleville bench wanted a flag. Not going to do it.
That brings up 4th down.
Not gonna do it.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Nope.
4th and 11 for Belleville.
Comets now just sit on the ball.
For 7.5 minutes.
That's true. They'll probably give it to Brown once or Dawkins. They'll
boy.
break it for a touchdown.
Oh boy.
But you never know.
You're going to get some letters. Again, that's Rob Mortorano over there. I'm Frank DiLorenzo. I don't want the letters. You open them.
You're up 7. Yeah, you won't really. Oh, you never know.
Ooh. Belleville bounce, 50, 40, 37-yard line. That's where the Comets will take over. Touchdown here could put a fork in them.
Right. But you know, you're up 7. There's 7.5 minutes to go. You wouldn't really be like airing it out here, would you? Especially with Rashidi Brown and Joe Dawkins in your backfield.
And considering he's only thrown for 22 yards
Right.
tonight. But maybe that's what they'll do. Maybe they'll lull them to sleep and then go deep.
Hey, you know, with this game, you never know.
Sort of like the lottery.
Right.
And the
Hackensack
guys go.
50-50.
Exactly. See how we bring everything into play here? Outstanding. Here's Brown, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30.
Go for it, Frank.
Touchdown, Rashidi Brown!
Unbelievable. You know he was just going to break one. He broke one already. You know, almost there, almost there. That time there was nobody going to tackle him.
That'll bring him up to 20 carries, 243 yards, 3 touchdowns, 25 touchdowns on the year. And the momentum and pendulum has, I think, swung for the side. I think now that Belleville's balloon has been bursted by Mr. Brown.
Yes, he's done the job once again.
And I think the title of Mr. Brown is appropriate. Jared Androsani again on to attempt the extra point. Snap, kick, up, and good again. Jared has done an outstanding job. He's got plenty of leg on that. Jared, outstanding job. It's 28-14. Now they've doubled them. 28-14 with 7:09 remaining.
It's the Gold and Brown 28, Belleville 14.
Good line, Mr. Serbo. This is a quote. I'm going to use this. I don't want to get called for plagiarism here. He goes, as we come back up the field, it's the blue, gold, and brown 28, Belleville 14.
Wow, that's good.
Blue, gold, and brown. I like it. For those of you who are sitting at your screens, staring at your screens now, cluelessly, brown, of course, referring to Rashidi.
See, not to bring it up again, but
Oh,
I told
boy,
you
what
they
do
were
you
gonna-
want?
They run the ball. See, I told you. They were going to sit on
They
it.
got lucky.
That's why we get paid all the big bucks, right?
Excellent. Chip. Flag. Not a chip flag, it's chip on the kick flag on the play.
Maybe offsides.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds good. 7:09 to go, fourth quarter, 28-14 Comets. Thanks for watching. I'm Frank DiLorenzo, and you're who?
Rob Mortarano.
All right, I forgot for a split second there. Let's take a look.
It is offsides.
Offsides, Comets. Not really offsides, we're going to call it a false start, but same thing.
Offsides.
Adam having fun.
Before the kickoff again.
We're going to redo that kick. After the 5-yard penalty, he'll be getting into it at the 35-yard line. There's a kick again, much better, much deeper. Kick is taken at the 25, and he's going to stand on his feet very aggressively to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, great run back there. Got some blocking, broke a couple tackles. Got his team some really good field position up to about the 38-yard line.
Bring the ball out to the Belleville 38-yard line where they'll have it first and 10.
Now, if you're Belleville, do you air it out? The clock has exactly 7 minutes on it.
I think you have to here. I mean, you've lost momentum. You're down 14, 6:55 to go, and ticking. And, you know, your offense hasn't done much in the second half. You know, they had that one good drive, but I think you really have to air it out here. Comet defense is playing exceptionally well in the second half.
Marty with the handoff to Fitz, who will get about 7 yards up to the 44.
Well, they just killed my theory.
You should be used to.
Fitz on the carry.
No, just kidding.
You're a good kid, Rob. So, Rob, what do you think of the football games this week? Jets, Giants? So this is a quick prediction before the game actually happens. So when people watch this, they go, boy, he was good. What a moron. Give me a prediction. Come on.
Bills and Dallas.
No scores. You just want to say Bills and Cowboys.
Well, Cowboys 35, Giants 17.
Ouch. Hold on.
Okay.
Fitz, 45. First down, Belleville, 49-yard line.
Just real quick, Fitz doing a great job there. Barreling through and getting the first down. But going back, Buffalo will say 28
And it's a Belleville first down.
to 22. 22.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Just thought of a number.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why not?
last game we were remiss that we did not play Hackensack football trivia, but here goes tonight.
Oh,
Here's tonight's Hackensack High School football
Fans
trivia.
can recall the wonderful memories we've had about seeing Hackensack single-wing football here at Bellator Field.
as we wait for
Tonight's
the question.
is, who was Hackensack's first team formation quarterback? Now, if you know the answer to that question,
Durante completed for 4 yards.
Hackensack principal.
Who was Hackensack's
Mr. Joseph DeFalco
first
will give
team
you a,
formation
t-shirt.
quarterback?
I don't even understand the question, do you?
Me neither.
I was just hoping it wasn't me. I don't understand.
The crowd just sits there stunned.
No one, like the people are not just flocking to the booth with the answer. I don't understand what they're asking, but again, that's why I'm here and they're there. And
They're making it a little bit tougher to get that free Hackensack t-shirt.
that's a nice shirt. Don't mock it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Handoff, Fitz, 50, 45, 41 yard line. It'll be about a yard short. Belleville running the football, going away from your theory, and we're down to 5:15 and running in the fourth quarter.
Just want to know what's going to happen if they do score here. Just
Might
be
see an
like a
onside
minute
kick.
left.
Might see an onside kick, but a good 41 yards away.
4:55 and ticking to go in this fourth quarter. 28-14 in favor of the Hackensack Comets. Thank you for watching channel G20, home of the Hackensack Comets and Teaneck Highwaymen.
You're welcome.
I'm Rob Mutarano along with
Papa Shango. No, sorry, Frank DiLorenzo. Sorry, I was in a mystical curse. Here's the handoff to Fitz. He will not get the first down. Fourth down, Belleville. What was that look for, Adam? I didn't. Wasn't that bad. Fourth down, Rob,
go for it. You
Yeah.
have to.
Now, what would you do here? Quarterback keeper or hand it off to Fitzy?
No, quarterback keeper. Send him right over.
Let's see. Rob with another prediction. Let's see what happens.
Pull a little off tonight.
He's over for the night. Hoping to get one right here.
Eventually, if I keep predicting, hopefully, I'll get lucky. And
Hey, I'll give you an easy one.
all right, here we go.
Do you think, Matt,
Yeah,
they're going to measure for this first down?
I do think so.
Rob, very good. They're going to measure for the first down. Let's take a look.
And they will measure.
All right, you're one for the night. It'll be
And
short. Quarterback keeper, hand it up to Fitzy.
Quarterback keeper. I'm going
All right.
to stick with my first
All right,
theory.
because I just wanted you to see that they're only that close to the first down with 4:22 remaining on the clock. 28-14 in favor of the Comets. And Belleville really short here. Let's take a look at what they're going to do. Rob, people at home are really wishing that they at least do the quarterback keeper, maybe not to get it, but just to make you look a little bit better. Here's Barani.
Okay.
Handoff Fitz. It'll be close to the first down for Belleville.
And once again, my theory was nothing. Wrong.
It's all right, though. You win some, you lose some. Some of them you just don't compete in at all. Let's take a look. From where I am here, it looks short.
I agree with you, but I think they're going to measure. I think so. I'm going to go.
But,
Yes.
quick, you think they got it?
No.
Let's take a look. As they bring the measuring sticks, about 15, where are they going? I think they got it. No, all right. Anyway,
Going around the injured
take a look.
player.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't want to strangle him.
Here we go. And he is. He got it. And once again, I'm wrong. Okay.
It'll be all
We're
right.
going to put you on the spot next time.
Go right ahead.
Here we go. All right.
The next question you have, Rob, you give it to me, and I'll answer it correctly.
All right.
I'll show you how it's done. We have an injury here for a Belleville player on the 45-yard line. Answer the trivia.
Hackensack's first key formation.
I still don't understand the question.
The answer was our own Mr. Darrell Harris.
Mr. Darrell Harris the answer to our trivia question.
With two of our more illustrious alumni, Mr. Walter Carroll and Mr. Bob Hollis. Congratulations to them.
Okay, Frank, I got one for you.
Oh boy.
Ready? Next time, if they run Belleville, will it be up the middle, the left, or the right?
Up the middle. They've gone up the middle all game.
Just check and make sure you're paying attention.
No, I'm not. I don't. Where am I? 3:51 to go again. A little carried away here, but that's all right. They're gonna go up the middle here, Rob.
Okay, thanks.
And
They will be going nowhere.
yeah, exactly. This fourth quarter a little draggy. Are you feeling tired, run down, listless? Do you poop out at parties? If you do, try Vitamin. Contains vitamins, minerals, vegetables. So tasty too. Just like candy. And we'll give you who said those illustrious lines right after this.
You said it, Frank.
No, where I got them from. I didn't
okay.
just make that up. Now your question was when they run. Here's Borelli going to run and throw downfield. Incomplete, overthrown.
Again, Ferrari going to that rollout pass. But again, he overshoots his wide receiver, who was double coverage downfield by number 85, Walter King, and number 5, Joe Dawkins.
Winning ticket for your raffle. Who is it tonight? Come on, I can't wait.
Was Mr. Fred Serbo Sr., that is.
Mr. Serbo Sr.
Oh.
Crowd chanting fixed, but I doubt it. Senior. The senior correspondent to the Hackensack High School, Mr. Serbo's father. Glad to see that he's here watching and listening to his son. They're going to go up the middle. When they throw it. Borelli's going to throw. Throw downfield again. There's a man there. And it's complete to the 19-yard line. Big hit Dawkins. First down, Belleville.
Yeah, great hit by Dawkins, but he just held on to the ball.
42. And anyway, just to get back to that line, are you feeling tired, run down, listen to poop out of parties? If you do, try Vitamin Benjamin. Contains vitamins, minerals, vegetables. Tastes just like candy. It's so tasty too. Those lines were said by the classic, unfortunately now deceased, Lucille Ball, in one of her many hysterical skits. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
Little movement again on the defensive side. They appear confused. Well, he's going to step up and throw. Complete to Durante. He's going to get up to about the 13-yard line before being knocked out of bounds. We have 2:40 and counting to go. Rob, what do you think of this game?
Interesting.
Out of bounds.
Very. Is that it?
Very unexpected.
Not out of bounds.
We have a couple of fans leaving now as they head to the gate. Again, tonight opening night for Knicks-Nets basketball. Knicks home. Excuse me. Knicks at Boston 7:30. Nets at Houston 8:30. Again, by the time you watch this game, the season will be well underway. Fumble eye on the backfield. It's recovered by Belleville. And the play will be whistled dead at the 13-yard line. I'm losing my voice.
Yes, you are, Frank. Is that from all that bowling today?
And I know there are a lot of people home going, thank God, but still, I don't want to hear it.
Recovered and they also call timeout.
From bowling, no, I really didn't get excited at bowling today. It's really not a vocal sport.
Okay, just asking.
How come you didn't do it this year? I know you did it last year. You're on my team.
Yes, I was. I don't know why. Just decided not to.
This fourth quarter has taken about 6.5 hours. The first 3 quarters really flew. But we've hit a roadblock here.
Ian, our camera people.
Rich Ross has listened to every CD 717 times tonight.
But still, he's doing a great job filming the game.
Travel to Don Bosco.
Just a little reminder, next week.
And that's at 1 o'clock. That's November 12th.
Hackensack Comets will take on Don Bosco next week.
Don Bosco what?
The Iron Men. As that pass went incomplete.
I can't even see from
We
where
are
I'm standing.
really losing it right now.
Well, can you blame us? This fourth quarter has been
Lagged on.
longer than the
stretched
New
out.
York City Marathon, which again will be run this weekend.
Yes.
Boy, do we get everything into this broadcast or what?
Just,
Are you in the marathon, Adam?
No, I'm sorry.
but
Do you know anyone in the
teachers.
marathon? Hold on,
Okay.
sorry. Do you know anyone?
Downtown Zacone. Our teacher.
Our cross-country teacher, Mr. Zacone, will be in the marathon.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to Mr. Zacone. High snap via the Giants. Here's Morale. He's going to step up and run. 20, 15, 10, out of bounds at the 9. No flag. I was waiting for a little late hit. No flag. Down to a minute 39.
That's quarterback Ferrari carrying and taking
The clock just doesn't seem to be moving. You look tired. Are you tired?
I am.
And a first down.
He's doing a great job with all the quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
He's giving you fits back there.
Yes.
No pun intended, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, on channel 20 on Monday and Tuesday evenings, you can watch the replay of this ball game, where our own team of Bob Morano and Frankie Lorenzo.
That's
do
right.
that stellar performance that they
We got
That's right.
one
We
hand
finally
there.
got a plug right here. Right here, we got a plug tonight as they announced to everyone that Rob Morano and Frankie Lorenzo do the games in case they didn't already know.
As Belleville scores.
Did they?
Yes.
No, I think they're going to mark it at the 1.
Okay, maybe not.
Rob, you're being a little rambunctious.
Okay. I gotta get my composure back.
Yeah, you're a little out of it tonight. We'll just ignore you.
One yard line.
It'll be at the Hackensack 1 yard line. Minute 21
Told you
to
they
go
didn't
in
score.
this game.
I mean, don't you think if they would have scored, I would have yelled, touchdown, Belleville.
At least I saw the play.
What are you saying? I didn't see it.
Yes.
Well, you're right.
Okay. Minute 21 to go. 28-14 in favor of the Comets.
I was looking at,
that has been going on for a couple weeks now.
I was looking at the many people in attendance tonight at the game and looking at their faces, and as Hackensack will improve to 7-0 and Belleville will fall to 1-6, but Belleville really played a great game tonight and they really get 2 thumbs up.
Still a minute 30 left.
Still a minute 30 left, down to 1, so maybe this game's not over.
Frank,
Let's
what do
see.
you think here?
I think they're going to run it right up the middle.
To
They're going to try and give fits to the Comet defense. There was pun intended. Handoff. Fitz! Waiting for the word. Short. Crowd really.
finally begins to run again.
There we go.
And to a minute 5.
Minute 7 and counting. I'm just waiting. Go ahead.
The fans here at Hackensack High School begin to file out.
They are, and they're filing out so fast that some people down there can hear me actually broadcasting up here, and we're pretty high up as they're looking up at me. They do look up to me. I am not someone. Here's Barali rolling out to the top of your screen. Big pursuit, throws, end zone, in. Complete 4th and goal from the 1. And Rob,
Yes, Frank.
where are you?
I'm over here.
With that incomplete pass, guess what?
Oh, the clock stopped again. Oh my God. Why don't they just sneak it in?
4th down for Belleville.
Let's ask our cameraman Richard Ross here. Rich, do you think this 4th quarter is lingering on?
On and on and on and on.
On and on and on. It's amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. Anyway, 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Belleville.
You know what that means, Frank?
The clock stopped.
And Ferrari.
32 seconds. 28-20 Hackensack.
Everyone has gone a little ballistic tonight, but
Definitely.
it's 28-20. You know they're going to onside kick it and stop the clock. Oh, hurt me.
You think they'll be going for 2 here? No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I say go for 2, you say no. Let's see who's right here. They got to go for 2 in my opinion.
They want to make it 28.
Yeah, but then you're forced to make it 2.
One side's kick and then you have your option.
Yeah, but then you're forced. I don't know.
They're going for 2.
We're going to go for 2. Thanks, Mr. DiLorenzo. Hey, you're welcome, Mr. DiLorenzo. Here's the long snap. Ferrari steps up, throws. Complete 2-point conversion, Belleville. With the score, the Comets 28, the Buccaneers 22. We're going to have an onside kick and some more football to be played here.
That's going to decide the game.
As Belleville has how many timeouts? 3 remaining.
Which means the clock can stop.
At least 3 more times. 28-22.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we come back up the field with 32 seconds to play.
Moron.
And
28-22 in favor of the Comets with 32 seconds remaining on the clock. 32 seconds or hours, I don't know. Rich Ross with a violent outburst. Rich, what CD are you listening to now? What are you listening to?
What was the question?
What are you listening to?
Green Day.
Green Day. What'd you hit me for?
Guys.
Want me to
calm
kick your
down.
face in right here?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You don't sit down in the air. He's going to
Kick your face in. Rich and I shared a hot, not really shared a hot dog. He bought me, actually he didn't buy me, what'd you buy me?
Are we so bored?
That's what we're gonna jump.
Yeah. Just fourth quarter.
Play here.
This fourth quarter just won't end. 28-22 Comets. Here's your onside kick, big surprise here. And here's the kick. Oh boy. It's out of bounds. That means it'll be Comet ball.
A penalty.
is out of bounds.
If I'm running the camera at him, he won't record.
What?
He won't record.
Are you out of tape?
As we've just been informed by our camera person.
We're almost out of tape. This game,
The camera.
this game is
not
taking a little bit. And the coach's camera has just stopped recording. I guess I ran out of tape. We've been here for 7.5 days. So, we got our kicks up here.
When is this game ever gonna end?
On 47-yard line. 32 seconds to play.
It feels like this last
This
last minute of the game has taken a good 15 minutes, no kidding. And we might have more time. And Rich's tape is done. Comets are going to sit on it, leading 28-22. Moscow with the kneel. And this might be it.
Thank God
Say
they
it
didn't
ain't
call a
so.
timeout. No.
20, 19, 15. Oh boy. We're down to 10.
10,
The
9,
clock is still rolling and it's not
8,
stopped.
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. Oh, this has been a long one, but a good one. A
Yes,
surprisingly
very
good game. The final score from Hackensack, Tom Delatorre Field. Hackensack Comets 28 and the Belleville Buccaneers 22. We thank you for watching Channel G20. Until next time, oh no, that's somebody else's line. Anyway, for Rob Motorano, the cameraman Rich Ross, and Adam Zabardino, I'm Frank DiLorenzo. Have a great night.